We're out here in Salvador, Arizona as the sunlight fades. Not a normal time that you'll see me out here doing a load up scene, but being there's a heat advisory and will be for the next couple days, here we are. So hey, let's first of all start with, hey, who wants to ride a hoverboard? These things actually work. One of the few times I've actually picked these up, and man, they work very, very fine. I will admit I tried to step on it once, and once it moved, I said, okay, that's enough for me. So they're currently up for sale. So what we're going to be running down today is mainly steel. As you can see, we got the buckets going on, broke down. Still working on a non-ferrous run, but we definitely do have a lot of steel from Second City and from all kinds of different places. I am going to be getting rid of this thing here, along with the bike and everything else, and the bed frames and all that stuff right there. That's the toolbox, what have you. The motor pile is getting bigger, but we're still going to wait on that. A few long things there. Let's get this thing loaded up, and tomorrow morning we're going to be running this down to the scrapyard. Alright folks, as we stare off into the beautiful Arizona sunset, despite it being 97 degrees with an excessive heat warning, there's a slight breeze out, and believe me, loading up at this time of night is so much better than in the direct sunlight, despite it being 97 degrees. So let's see what we got here. Big bunch of steel loaded up, good heavy steel. I think it's going to be a good weight. And then tomorrow morning we're going to run on down and see how much it pays. Till then, see y'all in the morning. Well, like magic, here we are the next day. All right, folks, let's get a better look at this one here before we run this on down. This whole big old steel load here. Looks like the rope ferries came in the middle of the night and roped it down for me. Wow, that's great. Thank you very much. And hey, let's head on down, see what this pays. I believe I've shown this before, but that is the Arizona Light Rail. Runs down Main Street here in Mesa. Pretty interesting. It's got the old cable lines on the top. Pretty interesting. Well, all right, folks, and here we are at all metal bias scrap. Looks like somebody left their little buggy out there. And let's get up here on the scale. That's 8260, 8260. Meander our way up onto the scale here. Got some folks here today, and we are at 7080, 7080. Not bad. Good run. I'm not sure if you guys can see those clouds off in the distance, but those are monsoon clouds here that we get here in Arizona. They start off way out in the east and work their way back over. But hey, while we're here, let's have a look at the empty truck bed, which means one thing: cashola and money. So today was just a steel day. Like I said, their printing stuff was down, so you get my own handwriting. Today we had 1,180 pounds of steel. Not bad. 6 cents a pound for right around $70.80. So hey, definitely got some diesel juice up in this beast. Very good. And let's, hey, go to the next city and do some scrapping. Folks in Salvador, Arizona, and welcome to another Saturday scrapping adventure. Today we are blessed with cloud cover, and it's only going to get to be 100 degrees today. Yesterday was 111. Yay. But we're going to be hitting a very close area. In fact, there's the area right there. We're going to be hitting some neighborhoods today. Let's go get it. First stop of the day, we are in a very old part of town, as you can tell. And I saw this box here, and then I got to the bottom of it. Look at that. Those have not been worn. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, they're lifts. That's what they are. What size are those things? 10.5. Converse. Well, you know what? I've had so many people tell me to take shoes. I'll grab these. We'll see. We'll put these up and we'll see what becomes of them. Why not? Try something new. Okay. There you go. Seems like we have a smushed steel meal and a rusty one at that. Let's see. Oh, this stuff's super tangly. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Go there. Okay. All right, let's get this tied down. Okay. And of course the chair. Okay. Don't say serve egg stand is closed, darn it. Oh well. Maybe next time. Cool. We're getting in on here and look what we're getting here. A little bit of copper. Oh yeah. Little bits. Little bits. Okay. All right. Well, not bad wire, really. That's the good stuff. All right. Wait a minute. I think I may have missed something as I was driving on. Oh, a little bit of metal. Yeah, like I said, folks, they bury it here. They really bury their stuff. Okay, now. We got stuff. There we go. Let's see what we got, Char. No persuasion there, unfortunately. A little bit of metal. Little smack down chairs. Oh, one more. Hey. Old ones. Piled on, I'm gonna have a look at it. Plastic, of course. What'd they win? Let's see. Valley of the Sun Nationals, January 31st, 1998. Wow. Oh, rabbit ears TV thingy. Don't see that very often, do you? Oh, I see. This is a I could get that off of there. Okay. This is somewhat of a house clean out. Southwest Orient. Wow, look at that. Hotels from Japan. Hotel receipts. Wow, that's crazy. These folks have been around. 45. Disneyland stories. Fraggle Rock. Look at that. That's cool. I like that. What are these? A little plug-in dealies? Sure. Why not? Got somebody pulling up on me here. Let's see what they want. That's wires and this. Hey, how you doing? Oh, you look at too?
Well, my daughter said she just saw a little brown stand and she wanted me to get it for her.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, there you go.
Oh, thank you.
Sure, no problem. A chicken traffic jam. Gotta love it. In the farming areas, that's why I like these places. These are pretty cool. Deal meal here. There we go. Here, what we got here? Little kiddo bikes. Oh yeah, little tangle ups. That little one. It's metal. A little ways down the road here. And let's see. Of course, we got the smack 'em ups going on, and a whole gate. So why not? Walking on down. Or now, clean that up later. All right, and grab that. What's this? Little board thingy there. All right, can do that. Okay. Beautiful. All right, folks, we're in South Arizona. Here we are heading to the second city. Yes, we're gonna be hitting an area that I worked for many years as an officer. Know it quite well. And we hit a few other areas as well. Let's go get it. There. How you doing? I think we'll take you as stainless for our first stop of the day. Any other good stuff in here? No? All right. Well, there we go. We're on the board. I've seen this before, but this is the first time I've seen a stationary one. Now, this city allows these unmanned robot cars to go in this, to basically drive in the city, the Waymos here. And thought I'd give you guys a look at that if y'all haven't seen that. That's some crazy stuff, man. I don't trust them at all, and I would never, ever get into an unmanned car. Nope, no. We got us a pile, or that's a thing here. Not a pile. All that. Come on, we don't need all that with you. Yeah, it's been kind of lean. A lot of piles of leaves and mattresses and whatnot, so we'll see. On lean days, we'll even do panhandling. Look at that. I panhandle all the time. What am I saying? With pots and pans. There you go. Singles day today. All right. Boom, boom. All right. See, we got some plastic dishwasher here. Like that. We'll do a little wire snipping here. Sure, we do that. Let's see. Should we try some alley baseball? And there. One persuaded motor. And don't forget these. And there we have a single. Oh, you got me on this one. Oh, man. Plastico, all right. Little light fixture here. Not bad. Yeah, good ones. There we go. Shall leave this. Okay. We got a little drum brake set. Chair. Anything else hiding out? Huh? We got some of these though. Billy Bobbers here. Had to do a little taming down there a little bit. Now one. Get your robbery charge on. And I think we're gonna clip this big one here. And might just grab this one. Ooh, let's see something here. First of all, did they get the money bell out? They did. They did. They got it out. Well, I can see it in that one. But yep, stole the money bell on that one. And this one here, got it. Okay. Money bell. The degaussing cable. All right, gather up the wires, the degaussing cable. All right, let's see what we got here. Solid core, or is that? Let's see here. Thank you very much. And there. An episode of Alley Baseball. All right. A little destruction. Okay. Asian day today, huh? I believe it is. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. Lost cat. Now, who's gonna see that? Besides the garbage men and scrappers? Why would you put the lost cat sign up in an alley? I don't get it. It's a light fixture. And it's got its little cord on there. All right. There you go. A little bit. Squash that down. All right. Ha-ha. Alrighty. Definitely the day of the singles. Alright, we're gonna go back a little in time. I did a PD story time about a guy named Gus. By the way, Gus is not his name. That's him. He used to live in this area. Remember I said he put his name on everything? That original case was, God, 10 years ago, and they're still up. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Now, why don't you get a job? Oh, I love that one. Plastic or? No, that's die cast. Okay. Anything in here? Oh, some metal. Plastic out of there. Squish it down. A microwave. I did. You go up there. Alright. And hey, all the gunk's off of it even. Look at that. All the blinds. Alright. manicure, spa, something. Well, it's got a heck of a wire on it, don't it? I'll figure it out. I've never owned a spa, so hey. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Well, all right, folks, here in Salvador, Arizona, we're going to end up here in the alleys on this second city day today. As you can tell, not all that much today. A lot of leaf piles. Boy, a lot of leaves, a lot of furniture today too. Wow. But we got what we got, and hey, always thankful for it. Now let's go to the other city and do some scrapping. Light fixture wanting to go on out. All right. All right. Some picking activity. Definitely about that. Huh. That's the first one I've seen like this. All the neighborhoods I've been in. Interesting. Wow, look at that. Craftsman, old Craftsman. Wow. I wonder if this thing works. Oh boy. Yeah, buddy. This is a heavy one. Okay. All right. Got it. That thing is at least 100 pounds. Not more. Those times I wish I had Junk and Grind's liftgate. Sure could use that. Wow. Man, this is an old one. Solid steel. I'm gonna have to pack around this because this is just way too heavy for everything else. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tie the hell out of this and let that go. Let's do that. A nice box of, a bag of tent poles. I can do that. New York skyline painting, not bad, not bad. The wires. Oh, that's off the sign. Let's light up. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, nice hat. There's just a lot of glass on this. A lot of glass. Oh, okay, got a little thingy here, busted. Oh, that's plastic, that can stay. Okay. And that one's full of gunk. I'm not gonna mess with that. It's gonna make a big mess. All right, move on. Nice little tripods. We'll grab these, and if they survive the trip, heck, maybe we'll use them. Who knows? I'm telling you, dude, this thing is a beast. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got that in there. Pretty proud of myself, actually. Time to catch a case here. Catch a case of robbery. Regulators. Yeah, see? That's a big negative. Y'all can have that gunk. There you go. I have to do with scrapping, but one thing that always I do like the van life stuff, and I've seen where people use ambulances, as you see here, that there's a website or YouTube channel called Cheap RV Living, and the host of it, Bob Wells, he actually converted a ambulance, and if you think about it, they got a lot of good stuff. I mean, he's got the awning there, he's got the tracks, obviously they're living in that, got the Reflectix going on there. Not bad. I really, like I said, that really impresses me. That's a pretty cool deal. Very nice. Okay, looks like we got a little light fixture there. All right. Yeah. My size kind of grill right there. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Just grabbing your metal if that's okay.
Oh, fine.
Oh, thank you. I'll put everything back the way it was. Pops and poles. Well, at least they did do a disconnection. That's good. I like that. Thanks for breaking it down. Yeah. I really appreciate it.
This too?
Yeah. Yeah, just check it right in the back, or if you want to. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Guess like Scrappity says, we're gonna print dust the neighborhood. Woo! It's all smoky. Well, all right, folks, PD story time. Yes, PD story time once again. And today's topic is going to be about a scrapping topic, actually, that affected a lot of people. It was the theft of backflow devices. I'm going to put in a picture of them here. Basically, they keep the water from going backwards. And what they are is a huge chunk of brass. Okay, and they got to be above, there's some, I'm not a plumber, but there's some reason they got to be above the ground. Okay, so basically a little pipe comes up and there's the big chunk of brass, and then it goes back down. So some method discovered that if you take a Sawzall and right at the thing, you can get that big chunk of bronze. Well, what that also does is it sends water cascading through the streets at incredible volumes. And sometimes they do it at 2, 3 in the morning, and people wouldn't realize it until 7 or 8, and that water had been, I mean, you'd get there and the streets would be flooded, the business parks, everywhere. In neighborhoods, it would flood out the neighborhoods if they had one there. It was insane. It was funny. This was back around 2008, and I used to call I started at 5 a.m., so we'd get most of the calls between about 5:45 and 8 o'clock when people are going to work. And I used to call myself the metal police back then, because we took so many thefts of backflow devices. My gosh, once one meth head learned that you could cut them off and get the money for it, the Sawzalls came out, and they just started, they would go through business parks and just wreak havoc. I mean, because a lot of the business parks have those out in front of the buildings, and they'd steal 20. I mean, and you'd have 20 things of water just going all over the place. It was insane. And obviously some dirty scrapyards were taking them, because the honest ones will not take a sawed-off backflow device. They will not. No, not even back then they wouldn't. But these folks know some dirty ones. So one of the first deterrents that the people would do was they'd paint them either like this, with this thick blue paint or a thick green paint, to make it, as you're turning in, if you try to turn in brass dirty, you're gonna get their dirty price. Or sit there, or make them try and sit there and scrub all that super thick paint off. Which, I don't know, well, I guess if you're up all night, what the heck. Because this went on for, gosh, over a year, easily over a year. And it was real bad at first. It would taper off, and we'd still get them. But what started happening was people started installing backflow device cages. And I'll put a picture of it here. It's basically a cage that goes over it, and it, like I said, I'm gonna put it above there, you'll see it. And then they lock it down. And that had a lot to do with it. Now, that stopped it a lot. Now, you would still get some where they'd grind the lock and then take the cage off, but it really, really cut that down. And now you will not see, in fact, I don't know if you can see it, literally right over there at the base of that light pole, there are two backflow device cages right there. So we ain't kidding, they're right there. Okay, so that was backflow device. Like I said, that was a scourge of mine for such a long time because it would cause so much damage. My gosh, some of these were small businesses, and it would cost so much money for them to have to repair that just so some meth head could get a chunk of bronze. Come on. Again, we'll end with a funny story here, if you've come this far. We'll quickly talk about copper theft, and we all know about copper theft, but man, copper theft got really, really bad in my city. They would, if a building went vacant within about 2 weeks, they would have that thing gutted of all its copper. I mean, every bit of it. I watched a show called Forgotten Homes Ontario. A guy goes through abandoned homes, and he shows, oh, it looks like the coppers were taken out. Look at the coppers were taken out. And I'm like, nope. if true copper thieves were in that house, you'd know, because it's destructed. Let me give you a one take. I went into this one warehouse that had been abandoned for many, many years, and the meth heads got in there and they started deconstructing all the wires from the walls, the ceilings, everything. So imagine, like, now this was an enormous warehouse. I mean, one of them big, you know, I wouldn't say Amazon size, but darn near, it was huge. So imagine the floor completely empty, but covered in wire stripping that they'd stripped. It was just as far as you could see, wire stripping, where they completely deconstructed this place. Real quick funny one here we'll end with. There was a landlord who, like I said, as soon as those places went vacant, even homes, they would go in the homes and start ripping out the copper. So there was a landlord, and his property was vacant, a home, and he went to go check on it, and as he's in the living room, a meth head falls through the ceiling. Along with many copper pipes. Wonder where he got those. And he's covered in insulation. I might have said this one before, but it's still funny. He's covered in insulation, and he's surrounded by copper that he'd cut. And the guy goes, "What are you doing here?" And the guy goes, "Oh, I'm working on the house. The owner told me I could be here." And the guy goes, "I am the owner." At that point, the dude took out the back door, and he never saw him again. I got there. There was insulation everywhere, copper pipes and everything. It was funny. Interesting, but that was backflow device and copper theft. Hope you like that. Let's go on. Scrap. All right. What we got here, folks? We have a speaker and wire. What is that? Oh, this is a little, okay. Let's see what that is. Little safe. Does not appear to be anything in it. This. Yeah. Went through this already a little bit. Found a few things. This is just a lot of junk. There's that. And got one motor. But I once came mighty close. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty. Nothing more to be said. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's see what we got on. Spin this around. Okay, let's throw a rope on this, and then we will be on our way. So look at all that. All right. First, let's untangle this, because they are. Oh, this is a real smackaroo here, isn't it? Wow. Okay, we better be careful with that one. Wow. Honestly, he's not all that bad of shape. It's a shame that Schwinn sold out. They're not what they used to be. They're a Chinese-owned company now, and quality is shown. Used to be you got a Schwinn, that was the big thing. Now it's just another bike. Now the big cruiser. You, what are you gonna do to me? I think just gonna leave this one. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Oh, map of Arizona. Honestly, I would kind of like that actually. That would be a good, needs a new frame, but yeah, I would actually like that. That'd be cool. I would like that to go in my garage. Yeah. I don't know how old this one is. It's relatively new. Okay. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. Hey, there's plenty of them for us right there. Right at the end there, we got a good amount. Pretty good day today, folks. Pretty good day, definitely. Got a lot of good stuff today. And this beast right here, this table saw, my gosh, I'm gonna need to do some research on this to see just how old this thing is. Because man, this thing is a beast. I'm telling you, this thing weighs a ton. So hey, thanks again, folks. And again, always thank you for tuning in. Every click, every watch. I mean it like I say it every time. Thank you. Good night.